here, pranking your friends is fun, but these guys, they take it to a whole new level.
John stated by catching up with one of the stars behind Impractical Jokers.
Yes, guys, that's right. You know, this is one of my favorite shows on television, and I love having these guys on. James Murray joining us this morning. Good morning, sir. Glad to have you with us.
Good morning, guys. How are you? I love Sacramento. I'm coming out next week.
Are you?
Gonna come visit you guys.
What are you guys? What are you doing in Sacramento next week?
Yes, I'll be there. I'm going to stay at your place. No, I'm joking. I'm going to come over for dinner. I need a spare room to stay, too.
Well, you're more than welcome to stay with us. We just got to get a COVID test before you do. Okay, so before we get to the new season of the show, I want to do some housekeeping, because last week, Joe and Sal were on, and we're talking about the misery index, and I said, who would be the Joker that you would least want to travel cross-country with? And they both said you, and I tried to defend you. So here's your chance. Take the floor.
What?
And take your floor and slander those guys if you want to.
I will tell you they're probably right. I'm not going to fight it, because I'm the kind of guy that before I get on a plane, I'll go to the store in the airport and order like a loaded baked potato, or I'll get like broccoli cheddar soup, and I'm that guy doing it on a plane. So I agree wholeheartedly with them.
I'm starting to think they might have been right then. Okay, so let's talk about season 9 of Impractical Jokers coming up. I know you guys had to take a bit of a hiatus because of the pandemic. How were you able to? How was shooting this time different than previous seasons?
It took us, like last summer, we worked the whole summer on how to reconfigure the show given the new world and how to get back to work. And I think we figured it out. Like, you're not going to really be able to tell a difference. The punishments became much more personal. So like I came home one day and they had painted my entire lawn pink. And then at 1 hour before they had arranged, 1 hour before they had arranged Home and Garden magazine to come photograph the lawn in my house, you know? So like the punishments became really personal, embarrassing. They used my wife against me. I just got married in the fall. So they used her against me in punishments, like stuff like that. Like it got really personal and really embarrassing real quick.
Funny.
So one of my favorite games you guys do is the name game, where you play receptionist and you have to read these lists of ridiculous names that you have not seen ahead of time. Can I give you some suggestions that you can use against the guys next time you do it? Okay.
Yes!
And just give me a thumbs up, okay?
Yes! Yes!
Here's the first one. I actually sat down this weekend and started writing. First one, Mango White Claw. You think that's a good one?
Nah, Mango White Claw? Sure.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's good. It sounds delicious.
Second one, Canadian Guy.
Yeah, the Canadian Guy, yes.
Okay,
yes.
final one, because the others I have aren't appropriate for TV, so when you come stay with me next week, I'll give them to you. Final one, Extra Virgin Olive Earl.
Yes, that's good. That's a good Italian reference right there. My grandmother used to say Earl, like, Nanny, say oi. She said oi. Say oh. She'd say oh. And then we say Nanny, say oil. She'd say Earl. But she couldn't put it together. Her mind didn't work that way.
I'll have you know, my wife and I constantly recite, do an impression of you saying, request more oil, but call it Earl. If you've seen the episode,
Earl.
You know what we're talking about.
A little more Earl. Wow.
Yeah, I've told you, we watch the show a lot.
That's great.
All right, so Impractical Jokers Season 9, this Thursday, 10 o'clock on True TV. Thank you so much for coming on. We really enjoy seeing your success, and you guys are welcome anytime. And seriously, if you want to stay with us next week, you can.
I will. I'll bring pastry.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thanks, guys. Guys?
Thanks, Mur. That's great.
I love Mur. They're way too hard on him.
Oh, Mur.
I love the pink lawn.
I know, right? Oh, my gosh.